Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Born Bearded. I am so glad that you guys are here. I've been sitting here watching you guys in the chat for a few minutes. I got our special guest back in the backstage. He's pumped up, ready to talk to you guys. Somebody you probably have seen in the chats, but you guys haven't seen live. This is my first live officially on my own. So I really do appreciate you guys being here. And on top of that, we're doing the 400 subscriber giveaway. That's going to be a Copper John's oil, butter, and balm. Plus, you're going to get something special directly from me that you can't purchase anywhere, and these will never be for sale. But we will get this out, more of that information out here shortly. But first, let's go ahead and get our guest in. This is a guy I've known all my life and all of his life. This is my brother. His name is Raised Bearded. Let's go ahead and bring him on stage. Everybody give him a hello.
Everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well.
Good, good. So as I was talking to these guys, letting these guys know this is my 400 subscriber giveaway. I couldn't think of anybody better to have on besides you. You guys and my family have been so supportive of what we're doing and what we're doing over here at Born Bearded that, I can't thank you enough for being on tonight, bub.
Hey, I appreciate the opportunity. I'm glad that you had me on as your first live person.
Well, and it's also Raised Bearded's first live. If you guys get a chance, check out his channel. He hasn't started anything up yet, but he's also talking about going into his perspective as a fresh new bearded journey, and he's going to be getting videos out on that, his perspective on it, some things that are working for him, and we're going to be kind of going back and forth and kind of letting him know some things that he's done wrong, some things that I've done wrong, and some things that we can let you know about so you don't make those same mistakes. But make sure to find Raised Bearded. I will go ahead and get a link out to that here shortly. And make sure to give him a follow because we do have something that's going to be coming up soon. Not exactly sure on a date yet, but you do want to follow both of us because you'll get the notifications that way of what's coming. So let's go ahead and say hi to everybody real quick. By the way, everybody, this is Aaron. My brother's name is Aaron. So we got Kay in the house. Of course, Kay's going to be here. It's great to see her. Baker always comes in showing support. You got Mrs. Sofa in the background. She's willing to show support. Hey, Mrs. Sofa, it's good to see you. We got Cowboy Up. Cowboy Up is my sister. We got pretty much got the whole couch clan in here today.
Sis, I believe Papa Sofa is on as well.
Right. I believe he is too. Lewis H. And as far as guys that support you very well, this gentleman, he's a very big supporter of mine, and I have had many conversations with him. Really great guy, and I'm glad to see him here. Let's see, we got Tony. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Appreciate your support. And then there's this guy, Jay.
How's it going, Jay?
And this is an individual that I've become very close to, and I'm so glad that he's here. I'm so glad that we ran into him. Yeah, John Fox. John Fox, it's good to see you here. I appreciate your support. Now, just so you guys are aware, I'm probably going to miss some of you guys. I hope I don't. And here we go. We got Papa Sofa in the house. So glad that he's here. And hey, guys, we just got done taking him to his initial first beard trim to kind of get the shape of his beard. Man, I can't be happier for him. What do you think, bud?
It looks amazing. And he looks a lot happier since he's got it trimmed up.
It's amazing how just getting a beard started and you start getting that initial shape to where it looks purposeful, that it can just boost your confidence as much as it does, right?
Well, I felt like $100 after I got mine done, and it's
Right.
it's coming.
It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. I'm just really excited to hear that you decided to start growing it out, and then hearing that dad's starting to grow his out. That was awesome. I couldn't have been happier for that. I also want to say hey to Jeff Harmon. Jeff Harmon, a gentleman and a scholar.
Hey,
I
Jeff.
appreciate you being here, Jeff. Let's see. We got H. Rothgar. It's good to see you. Appreciate you guys coming in.
How's it going?
And then we have Blanco. Blanco, I really do appreciate your support. You've been a great supporter of mine here lately, and I can't thank you enough for coming in and showing so much support to Born Bearded. And then we can't go without saying hey to Jacked Up Leatherworks. Jacob, yeah, I can't even imagine doing the kind of leather work that you do. And every time I watch you do it on your videos, I'm literally surprised that somebody can do those things. And man, I really got to get with you and get some stuff done. Yeah, Aaron, if you haven't checked him out, I definitely got to send you his link because he's got some amazing leather products.
Yeah, I need to take a look at it.
Sarge, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. It looks like we got Miss Ellie. Ellie, good day. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming in. And Frankie J. Frankie J, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in, brother.
Frankie.
And Romy. Romy, it's been great to see you. It was great meeting you at Worlds, man. I can't wait to run into you guys again. And let's see. I think we are just about caught up. Nope. We got this guy here, Chris from True North.
What's up, Chris?
Aaron, I don't know if I could say enough about Chris and Tara and what they've done for the Born Bearded channel, what they've done for me and my beard, and how welcoming they've been to the whole family. I know you've received some of their products too, and that personal touch that they add is amazing. What do you think?
Yeah, I just my first products were actually, they came from you. I got a Copper John's product, the oils and the butter, and that's the first thing I put on, and then I bought more, as you can see back here. And then my next product was True North. Alicia bought the what was it? One of the surprise packages or something, and we got a bunch of
Mystery box.
scents. Yeah, mystery box. Got a bunch of scents from that, and I recently won a mega, box that I'm waiting to come in. I do want to record that. That actually might be one of my first things that goes on my channel.
Yeah, I'll definitely be watching, and then make sure I share that out to you as well. And also, I want to bring in this guy here, Chad Boney. I got some products that from Chad that I want you to try, bub. He's got some amazing products out there as well. I mean, this guy's been doing reviews for a few years now, and he's got a nose for the scents. He really does. I'm really surprised with what he's been able to come up with. I'm glad that to call him a friend and to have his support. And it's great seeing you, Chad. I appreciate you being here.
I think the first live I actually watched you on was on Chad's channel.
Right, and that was Chad Boney's. Yep. Yeah. Then we have Jess, babysitter Jess. It's good to see you. Randy R. Great to see you in. Appreciate your support. I think we got Jeff Harmon. It looks like we might be caught up on the people here. RPG Woodworking. RPG, it's great to see you here. Appreciate you coming in.
How's it going, RPG?
H. Rothgar.
Oh.
Okay. I knew that name sounded familiar. H. Rothgar. That is a buddy of mine from work. Good to see you. You got Josh Keeling. Josh, it's good to see you. It was great getting your message earlier today. Michael S.
Just jumped.
Good to see you. Oh, Neon came on?
Yeah, Neon just jumped on. He's my
everybody say hi to Neon. That is my nephew. All right, guys. If I missed you guys, I apologized. We got Marky Mark. But I don't want to drag this on too long. I know it's kind of a late start. David Brown, good to see you as well. And with the support you guys show, I mean, we could sit here on a live for, man, we could sit here on a live for almost an hour just saying hi to everybody sometimes. And I'm very thankful for that. But let's get into this a little bit. I got some bullet point questions that I wanted to talk to Aaron about from Raised Bearded, being that is his first live stream as well. So what would you rate your beard at right now in comparison to what it was when you first started growing it out?
Oh, when I first started growing it out, I don't know. I almost felt like I didn't want to keep it because it was getting in a really ugly phase.
Mm-hmm.
But talking to you and watching people in the community made me continue to want to grow it. Talking to Alicia was very supportive. I think that what made the biggest difference in the way it looks was my first trim and a heated brush to kind of keep the flyaways down for work and stuff like that.
And it's a learning process. I mean, even as your beard grows, your techniques are going to change with the heated brush. I mean, and you go through several of those awkward phases. As you grow your beard, you know, it's going to decide that it wants to go a different direction, and you get to figure out how to tame that again. Also wanted to say hi real quick to Frick and Frack. I just saw you guys in here. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you guys being here. And Corey from Weatherbeard. Corey, it's great to see you. Thank you so much. So, you know, how's everybody else doing today? Where you guys coming in from? Like to see, get an idea from where in the States you guys are from. And Sean Emmel, that is another good guy. Very good friend of mine. He's actually one of the first people that convinced me to start growing my beard. Hey, Sean, it's good to see you. I appreciate you, man. So, real quick, Aaron, why did you decide to grow your beard?
When or why?
Either. Why? Let's start with why.
Well, I believe I was at your house and we were talking about, we were talking a lot about your products, and I think one of the questions I had for you, because I always had a goatee, it's just never been very long, and I started getting like dandruff in the goatee, and I didn't know how to fix that, so you introduced me to some of the oils and stuff that you had, and told me that it would fix it. And from there, I was like, you know what? I think I should at least try to grow a beard out one time in my life, and see how well it goes.
Right. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm a firm believer that every guy should try to grow out his beard at least once, for as long as they can stand it, and just try to give it time to grow to the best of its ability. Excuse me. Um, so, what are some mistakes that you might have made over the last couple months? Because you've been growing your beard out since what, June, correct?
Early June, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
One of my first mistake was, and this is I think before I started growing it, but I used to have sideburns and a well trimmed goatee, like I said. But finding the right barber is definitely a plus. The first barber I went to cut off my sideburns, and so I had to shave pretty much everything except my goatee.
Right.
And then when I started growing it, one of the last mistakes I made recently was actually yesterday. For work, I put too much wax in my mustache, and it felt like it was glued on instead of on. So
Right. Right. Yeah, been there too, especially when I was first starting to get used to mustache wax, as I'd never really used it before, and man, I just kind of figured I needed quite a bit on there, and man, I could have run this all the way up to my eyebrows, and it would have stuck there because it was pretty stiff. So, and then having to figure out how to get it out, that was fun too. So I was right there with you on the mustache wax. It was a learning curve for me as well. Um, so you're back to Born Bearded, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of how the channel started. I had grown a beard out before, and it had gone for about 2 years, but it was with a barber that either just didn't have the knowledge that my current barber does, or we just kind of got used to, hey, this is how your beard's going to be. So it never really did grow to its potential. So I wound up shaving it off, and after about a year of having a really close shaved beard, I decided we are going to grow it out again. And me and Kay were sitting down, we're watching some of these live streams that go through. And I mean, them. We have the Copper Johns True North live streams, and then we have, Dan C, of course, Dan C, Trace Amigos. We started, looking into some of this, like, hey, you know what? There's a lot of products that, I've tried that I really like. And I think, I might be able to give somebody's my take on these products, and let them know some of the mistakes that I've made when growing my beard, or because I know how frustrating it is, when your beard's doing something weird and you don't know what to do with it. Maybe I could throw out some tips to somebody to help them through it. And initially that's exactly what it was, and then to delve in a little bit into men's mental health, which is a huge thing for the Born Bearded channel. I know it's something that you support as well.
yeah, um,
Yeah.
I'm thankful that I had you, being my brother and somebody I could just contact immediately. So I haven't really experienced a whole lot of problems or mistakes being made, or
Right.
because I have you on speed dial. So
Right. I mean, and that's nice. I mean, especially even to just have somebody to talk to, and even just to vent to from time to time. And I mean, it's nice having that. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed, the Sofa clan, we're pretty close, as far as our immediate family, and we're very close. We talk all the time about, hey, how are you doing? And just kind of build each other up as we go. And finding the bearded community, you guys that are in the chat, you guys that are keeping the chat going, you guys are the reason why we keep coming back. You're the reason why I find that desire to continue to do reviews, to to put out those uh, uplifting shorts, and just kind of just to show my appreciation to you guys as well. And even this, with this giveaway tonight, we're going to get into that here shortly. Um, so yeah, do you want to go ahead and get into um, Yeah, absolutely. There are many great people in the community, Chris. I agree. And it's not just, it's the company owners too. You guys have been incredibly supportive, and you know, and then there's other companies that have been extremely supportive as well. And it's the how these companies get together, and they're not just gatekeeping; they're helping each other, help everybody else. And it's amazing to see that. You don't see very many communities like that. Um, anyway, I'm really glad that you, Mrs. Sofa, Kay, even Neon nephew, and then Dad, and then Cowboy Up, my sister. I'm glad we're all involved in this community, and I think it makes us better for being it. It makes us better just being a part of it.
Yeah, I felt welcomed, and Alicia, or Mrs. Sofa, we both felt welcomed right away um, by the community. It was unexpected because I've been in other communities that were just toxic, and it was a nice change um, to be welcomed in the way we have,
Right.
and it inspired me. Watching you to do this. I wouldn't have done this without just on my own.
I appreciate that. What was Alicia's first response when she first started coming into the bearded community? Being a lady of, and one of the women of the bearded community, what was her initial thoughts when she first dove into the community?
I think that'd probably be better for her to answer in the chat, but she felt welcomed right away, just like I did, and she loves the community now.
Right.
She wants to do things for the community as well. Which when we get the time, so yeah, we might be able to do something like that.
Right. Right. And it's great that we have this community and have the women of this community. Um, like you mentioned, there's so many other communities out there that are, as you mentioned, toxic. And at first, that's what I thought this community was going to be about. But then you start seeing the women of the community and seeing how strong that they are in pushing through, and the things that they want for their life, and the things that they do to support us as men growing our beards. I can't say enough about the women of the community. They're great people, and without them, I don't know that we would have the confidence and support that we would need to continue doing these sorts of things.
Right? I wouldn't.
And
I mean,
yeah,
it it's definitely
again,
Alicia that's made a huge difference in whether I wanted to continue to grow my beard or not. And Yvonne's been a big help. She's always uh, giving good feedback. You know,
absolutely.
so,
Yeah, she's been a real big help too. Um, I mean, sometimes she'll grab a hold of some of these beard oils that I haven't even tried yet, and she's like, "Hey, you got to try this one." I'm like, "Yep, I have it on the way."
all
kind
right.
of, but it's great to have that, be able to have that discussion with family, and it's awesome to be able to do that. So, guys, I think I want to go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and bring up what's going to be happening for the giveaway, and I'm going to see if I could do this right. And so bear with me a little bit, guys. I'm still getting used to StreamYard. So I think everybody can see that. The giveaway tonight is going to be an oil, butter, and balm from Copper Johns. This first giveaway is sponsored by a really good friend of mine, and I feel blessed to have him in my life as well. Great guy, great individual. And, I mentioned this to Tyson from Copper Johns. and he's going to match it. So we're going to be doing 2 giveaways. Oil butter balm of choice that is in stock from Copper Johns. So I'm really looking forward to seeing who gets this. So yeah, I'm really excited about the giveaway. I think we're probably going to do that here soon. Just so you guys are aware, I know that on the post I put down that this was going to be a Gleam giveaway. Gleam is not cooperating with me today, so we're probably going to go ahead and do a hashtag giveaway. Also, almost forgot. There's one other item that's going to be going with the giveaway, and it's going to be something personal from me. Again, it's not going to be anything that can be purchased. It's going to be like a giveaway only. I'll probably have something different made in the future to sell as far as merch. But 2 winners are also going to receive one of these Born Bearded tumblers, especially for you. And that will be directly from me. Not only do I want to get the giveaway from the companies out there, but I also want to make sure that I'm able to give to you guys as well to kind of pay back with you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys.
You could do what Baker said, and he's suggesting a lock of hair.
A lock of hair? Oh, Baker. I think you're going to have to see me the next time. And then maybe you can grab a little bit of hair or something. I don't know. You don't want my hair in there. I kind of put it in the cup and kind of shake it around for you if you want, though, if you win. Yep. Kay's already tied me down to it, apparently. So, oh man. So what do you think, bub? I think I can't really see the time, but it looks like we're about 30 minutes in on this. Do you want to go ahead and start off with a giveaway?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, guys.
First?
What's that?
What are you going to do a giveaway first? What are you giving away first? Sorry.
Well, there's going to be 2 giveaways, and it's going to be the oil butter balm plus a Born Bearded tumbler, and there'll be 2 of those giveaways. So let's go ahead and go in here. Let me see if I can do this here real quick. Maybe just a second, guys, and set this up. All right, I'm going to share the screen if I can remember how to. Add that to stage. All right, guys, the hashtag is going to be hashtag 400 subs.
I think I want to join this one as well.
So while we're waiting for everybody to go through that, I do want to mention something about Copper Johns. Most of you guys know Tyson, or you know of Tyson. He's really an amazing individual, and he's very pro men's mental health. He's an inspiration. He's an inspiration to me. The way he talks and the way that he builds you up is amazing. And I kind of want to bring something up, if you guys don't mind, while you guys are entering into the giveaway. I want to bring up a book that he has released. This is released on Kindle right now on Amazon. A Father's Guide to Mental Health. This is not just written by somebody who talks about mental health, about men's mental health. This is written by somebody that has been through it. And we could talk about it as much as we want, but when you put it on paper and you make it for the world to see, it makes it something real. And I just want to say that his courage to do this and his ability to do this is extremely inspirational to me and to many other men. And I can't wait to see what he has coming from this. I believe that this is a blessing that he's able to give to others. And I can't wait to get the paperback or hardback, which I believe is supposed to be next week. So shout out to Tyson, everybody. And, you guys get a chance, drop him a message and let him know how much he's appreciated. He is a really great guy. He's not in today. I haven't seen him in the chat. They are currently in Florida, I believe. They're doing a beard competition in Florida right now. But I'm so glad to have his support and the support of so many others. So just wanted to throw that out there to you guys.
I'll definitely be getting the hardback and adding it to the shelf here.
Well, Baker, I learned a lot by watching yours. Technology, something goes wrong often. It's just and I tell you, you've gone through it. You've gone through. You've had the issues, and I don't know if I would have been as calm as you have been going through the technology issues, but yeah, it was going through and learning from you, man. Sis, sis, what we do, and having your support means more than you know. Because there's so many people out there, and even men that are growing out their beards that don't have the support of their significant other, let alone their family. And I feel very blessed to have both. There you go. There you go, Robert.
Yourself.
I agree. So, all right, guys, let's see where we're at here. I am blind in one eye and I can't see out of the other. So let me see what I can do here. Let's add this to the stage. It looks like we have 35 entries. I want to give it another couple minutes for people that are just starting to show up. And if anybody has any questions, please go ahead and put it down in the chat. And we'd like to, kind of get your guys' questions or any ideas that you guys might have. Thank you, Baker. I appreciate that. All right. Yes, that background was made by the infamous Miss K, the Busy Bee Collective. Let's go ahead and do a made by Busy Bee Collective, sponsored by. Lewis, how does it feel to see 400 subscribers? It's a milestone. I mean, some people you can tell, hey, it's 400 subscribers, and it's like, well, it's just 400. But it's a milestone for me. We're just in this for just over a year, and I feel fortunate for each and every one of them that I have. And just like the support that you show, Lewis, I appreciate each and everybody that has decided that they found value in the channel. Did I miss some questions here? Biggest K-cup you've ever seen? I really enjoyed Beard Cam. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a great community, and having everybody together supporting one another. I mean, there's times where if I haven't heard from somebody in a while, I will just shoot them out a message just to make sure that they're okay, and just see how they're doing. And there's people that have done that for me as well. I want to say Bishop checked in on me not too long ago, and it just kind of makes you feel good that somebody's out there looking out for you. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get this giveaway going.
Real quick, brother.
Yes.
The littlest sofa is asking how long your beard is.
The littlest sofa. My beard is currently 10.5 inches.
There you go.
So if you're not
Beard
aware,
goals.
when you measure your beard, it's from the bottom lip to the bottom of the beard. I'm currently at 10.5 inches. $400 subs. No, it does not have to be capitalized. It could be lowercase or capital. It's still going to pick it up. All right, guys, we have 37 entries. Can you guys see the give me a thumbs up if you can see the 400 subs up there? See if you can see the screen. Thumbs up. Yes.
I can see it, yes.
Okay. So, congrats. All right, guys. Good luck. First drawing. Kilt Beard Co. Kilt Beard Co.
Congrats.
Congrats. That's awesome. So in order to receive it, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to scroll this down at the bottom. Reach out to info@copperjohns.com to receive it. And yeah, is Kilt Beard Co. in the building still? You do have to be present to win. Kilt Beard Co. You guys here?
Oh yeah, he answered. Woohoo! 637.
Okay, perfect. There he is. All right, there he is. All right, we it'd be info@copperjohns.com, and once they get the information, they will also forward me an address to send your free cup with as well. All right, guys. Well, we have one more coming, and this will be. Nope. Sorry about that, guys. Push the wrong button. All right. Anyway, so we have another giveaway coming up more towards the end of the show. So let's see. So does anybody have any beard product or grooming questions that you'd like to ask either myself or Race Bearded as to where he's at in his bearded journey? Sorry about that, Ray. RPG. Sorry about that, man. Not a problem, Kilt. Really appreciate you being here and for your support.
Kay, I think the next Worlds I would like to go compete in to see. I want to see what length I can get with the beard and maybe compete there with David.
That'd be awesome. The next one here in the United States is actually in Washington, so I'm really looking forward to that. in 2029. So you should have a healthy beard growth by then. Baker, I know how it is, man. I appreciate you being here as much as you can. Speaking of which, we got here is Copper John's Melissa. Speaking of company owners and people of the companies that are extremely supportive, I can't say enough about Melissa and Garrett. Which she has a show called Melissa She Knows from Copper John's. It's on. Okay, can you go ahead and put the days in there? I am so bad with days. But yeah, Melissa, you guys are amazing, and I really appreciate everything that you do for me and Kay, and all the support that you show us. How long do I plan on growing it? I haven't decided yet, but I'm not done. I think I want to get to a minimum of 12 inches and kind of go from there. I'm kind of taking it as taking those stepping stones and just kind of seeing how much more I want to deal with at that point. But I think my goal for right now is 12 inches, and I'm about an inch and a half away from that. How to deal with breaking out in beard. Okay, well, one of the best things that you can do when you're breaking out in your beard is to make sure you're using a gentle daily wash in your beard. If somebody is already using the gentle daily wash, I would suggest using, grabbing a carbon fiber comb, such as a Chicago comb. When I first started, I was also using a Kent comb. You don't want to just use one of those standard combs that you pick up at the box store where you get 10 of them for $5. You want to get something that's polished, that's not going to damage your beard. But bring that into the shower with you and gently rake the skin as and to help exfoliate that while you're washing. That's going to help break down that grime that's on your skin, and it's going to help create that blood flow as well. If you're using butters, or especially balms, if you're getting balms too close to the skin, the wax can clog your pores. Some people who are more prone to acne, that some of those shea butters and the waxes, especially the waxes in the balms, can clog the pores. So just make sure to really get that exfoliated out of there, and you should be doing good. If you got any other questions, my email is in the description. Feel free to shoot me out an email, because it may be very specific as to why you're getting the breakout. And I will say, using the correct oils on your skin under the beard is going to help regulate that sebum in your skin. The sebum oil that comes directly from your skin, it's going to help regulate that, which will also help in time regulate the acne as well. So yeah, if you have any other questions, please feel free to shoot me an email, or you can feel free to get a hold of me on Instagram as well, and I'll be more than happy to help you out further on that. Thank you for the question. Do you have a question? How do you? Okay, finest mixed breed. Do you have a question? Do you maintain flyaways on the sides and on the chin dip? So yeah, I mean, you'll notice that even on my chin, my beard's not as long on my chin. I can't believe I just did that. I've never really done that. I hide it pretty well, but using heat definitely helps those hairs go where you need them to go. Sometimes a good butter in there in the mornings. I don't use as much butter in the morning as I do in the evening. I would say probably about half or less. Kind of gives you some of that stability to help with the flyaways. And I'll admit, thanks to Coffee with Brewer Mike, I've recently got back into balms for these flyaways, and it really does help a lot. Now, just make sure you're not using too much of it. Um, it is easy to use too much. I would say, even for my beard, I don't use much more than what I could fill on a thumbnail. And a little bit goes a long ways. Get it on the outside, and it's going to help keep that tame down.
Yeah, I usually end up using a little bit of butter after heat, and that helps.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Lewis, yeah, absolutely. I have one on my morning routine, but that has been a while. So I could definitely use with a I could definitely use an updated version of that as well, because I believe my beard was like at 6 inches when I did that one. Um, what did I do to prepare for the World Championship? All right. Well, to prepare for it, it was a little different because, as most of you guys know, I use heat in my beard often. Um, it was really different because one of the requirements uh, for the category that I went in was, no heat, no balms, light oil. You know, it was very naturalistic. Naturalist is what they were wanting to see. And so, I get out of the shower, and while the beard is still in its drying phase, I'm brushing it with um, with a boar's hair round brush, and just trying to get that going through as it's drying. Add my oil, a little bit of butter, and that was pretty much it. Not using balm was difficult because without heat plus no balm. But that's pretty much what the process was. Using oil in the evenings and heated up some at night, and then that way it was able to be controlled in the morning. My hobby, your products, right? And that's the thing too. I mean, we some of these products, there's worse habits to have. There's worse collections that you could be getting into, and I think beard oil is a good one to get into. I mean, it's beneficial for you as well. Um, what beard ingredient do you notice the most that makes your beard feel amazing? Uh, you know, my beard does well with barrage oil. My beard does amazing with Metafoam seed oil. It's probably one of my favorite one of my favorite carriers. Um, and there's another one that kind of goes one way or the other with most people due to a scent that they pick up from it as black seed oil. My beard does very well with black seed oil, and I make sure to try to get that in my rotation. But I understand that a lot of people don't like the black seed oil because some people get a pencil shaving scent out of it. Um, but it really doesn't bother me. It tends to dissipate after a while, and then you're left with the scent of whatever scent you purchased from the bottle. Mm. It's like that at first, but luckily I don't have that. Miss K uses the products almost as much as I do. She's finding some benefits from these oils and the butters and the balms, and I'm really happy that we share this together. And yeah, absolutely. Running the True North Beer Co. table at Worlds, that was that was an honor. Yeah, it was something that we weren't expecting, and it was great to have that. Yep, FOMO is real. So yeah, that's one of those things that me and Kay also had to get a hold of. Is like, hey, you know what? These deals are going to happen because these company owners, they really want to do right by the community. I mean, let's face it, the reason these company owners are in business is because of their repeat customers. Their customers that they've done right. They want those people to come back to them. Um, and there's not one company that I've mentioned today that isn't appreciative of each and every one of the company owners that come in, or of the guests that come in and the people that purchase from them. All right. Let's see what other questions we got here. I brought up quite a few questions to talk to you about and to ask you about, and I don't think I've gotten to much of them, Aaron. So what are some beard myths that that you've heard that you don't believe is real, or that has been debunked?
Honestly, I haven't really heard many beard myths. So,
Well, here's
you're
one
gonna
that we've probably heard of since we were little. The more you shave, the thicker your beard's going to grow in.
oh yeah,
Yeah. And it's I've heard it said before. It's especially when you're in your 20s and you have gaps in your beard, and you haven't really got to. No, I missed some questions. Well, I'm gonna try to get to them. Oops. All right. Anyway, but yeah, you're never really going to trim your way to a longer beard. It just takes time and patience, and definitely takes patience, especially when you go through those awkward phases.
yeah. I'm glad that mine's coming out of one now, so I can actually start seeing what kind of shape it's going to take.
Right. Well, if I missed your questions, guys, I think we're probably going to go ahead and do another question session here. Probably in the next few minutes. I do apologize. The chat just does tend to go pretty quick sometimes, and it's hard for me to catch all of those. I'm kind of doing a quick look through now. Let's see. I think I got quite a few of them, but I
Oh,
might miss some guys. And again,
I
if
have
you
a,
guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email, and I'm more than willing, and I do answer all my emails.
I see a question from Kay. Um, she asked me what the most important beard tool during for my journey has been so far. Right
Okay.
now, I've been using just a boarder's brush, the oval shaped ones. Um, it's nothing really all that special until it gets thicker. I have a couple Chicago combs as well that I use, but right now the board brush feels better, and it's working right now. I think it once it gets thicker, I'll probably have to use the combs more, but for now, that's what I've been using most.
Mhm. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean the right tools for your beard definitely make a difference. Real quick, Jim Murray, Small Town Traditions. This is another great individual that has been so supportive of Born Bearded, and I can't thank him enough for his friendship. And Santa Tom, I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry I didn't see you guys come in. You guys kind of snuck in there. But I appreciate you guys so much. Santa Tom's probably one of the first people that I ever called for any kind of advice when I was really started getting involved into the community. And these people, and I think you're going to experience this too, Bud. When you go to the competitions, you're going to meet these people that we talk to every day, and it's not going to be like you're meeting a brand new person. It's going to be like you're catching up with somebody that you just haven't seen in a while. They're not like brand new people to you, and it's amazing. I never thought I would ever see that kind of thing in our coming out of a community like this.
Right. It'd be nice to meet some of the people I've been seeing in chat in other people's channels and conversing with everybody.
Right. And Finest Mixed Breed. I think we recently, like I said, he's made the official decision to grow out his beard since June. So everything this year, timing wise, has just been crazy. Um, I do highly anticipate seeing him at some competitions in the future that we'll be going to. I just don't think that he's going to be able to squeeze in Ohio this short of a notice. But yeah, I mean, I think one of the next ones that we're definitely planning on is the Desert Beard Battle in Arizona, guys, for this next year, and that's going to be, I believe it's February 21st. I'll have to look at the beard calendar again to take a look at that. But I would highly expect to see me, Kay, and Sofa, and probably Mrs. Sofa, and probably Cowboy Up. Might just do a family trip out there and catch that competition. But Lewis, yes, it was pretty much made official today. I will be at the Buckeye Beard Battle. I will be in Ohio on the 5th. And that's also thankful to, and I know we keep saying it, but to another company owner. We were able to work out some things, and I'm able to do this because yet another company owner was willing to just have the company, and that's going to be GoCon from Ravens Beer Co. Another great individual. So yes, Lewis, I will be at the Buckeye Beer Battle. Alicia, I did not see. Yes, some competitions have kids events. I believe. Well, definitely, I have to look into it because Baker has a lot of information about some of these competitions and which ones have what. So if you guys are not following Baker, make sure to follow Baker. He's got a lot of information, and he's another great content creator. Lewis, I appreciate it, and yeah, if you make it, I look forward to seeing you. All right, guys, I know it is Friday evening, and it is starting to get late. So let's see a thumbs up if you guys want this to go for another, let's say, 30 minutes or so. You guys give me a thumbs up if you want it to go for another 30 minutes, or we can try to get this going here soon so everybody can get back to starting their weekends.
See some thumbs up.
I definitely see some thumbs up. So, let's go ahead and keep on going. We have, it looks like 22 people in the chat currently. So, guys, make sure to hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you all being here. And Santa Tom, I just got to say, I am so glad that you made it in tonight. And man, I'm really looking forward to seeing you at the Buckeye Beard Battle. I'm really, really looking forward to meeting you. And you've been a great, inspiration to me. And that's another one, guys. Truck Talk with Santa, and he also has Walking Tall with Tom, I believe it is. Santa Tom, do you want to go ahead and plug that channel in there? Because if you guys ever need inspiration, you guys you're having one of those days, all you got to do is just watch a couple of Santa Tom's videos, and I tell you what, he's going to let you know how it is. And sometimes it helps get you that little kick in the rear just to get you going for the day. Standing Tall with Tom, that is it. And man, this guy is so full of knowledge and inspiration. I'm blessed to call him a friend, and I'm so thankful for him in this community. The community is just better for having him in it.
Yeah, we were when we were on our way to the beach last weekend, listening to Santa Tom. It was nice and soothing.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, and then there's Johnny's beard. Johnny, I'm not sure if you're going to make it out to Ohio, but man, it'd be great to see you again. This is another great guy, and I can't wait to just get you involved and meet some of these guys in person, bud. I mean, it's amazing how much like family these people that are there showing up for you every day. It's amazing how much like family that they are to you when you go there. It's not just a quick handshake. Hey, how you doing? It's the bear hug. I mean, one of the best bear hugs you're going to get, is probably going to be from, you got two, and they're equal in my book. You got Jay, and then you got Chief. I mean, and to get that bear hug from Chief, and I don't remember if you heard or not, but Jay, when he gave me a hug, he picked me up off the floor. So that was haven't had that done in a long time. So all
Yeah, I think
right.
you mentioned that. I don't think it wouldn't be too hard to lift you up, brother.
Well, I'm not as thin as I used to be, so I don't expect it as often anymore.
I don't think any of us are, dude.
All right, guys. So I am going to tease you guys, give you guys a little bit of a teaser. So me and Raised Bearded, we are working on something. And I'm just going to kind of tease it out there a little bit. Should we give him a teaser, Aaron? Or should we just kind of hold it close to the chest right now?
I think they deserve a little bit of a teaser.
All right, guys. So would you say about the concept is two brothers. You have one that has more of a veteran style beard, somebody who's starting to grow their beard, doing a podcast style questions and answers, and even ways to build momentum for your fellow bearded brother. How's that sound for you guys?
Even have guests on that, if that's a possibility.
Yeah, definitely pull guests in, help encourage other people. Absolutely. So yeah, that is something that we are planning on doing. So we do have a name for that already, but I'm going to wait on that for just a little bit. But definitely give us a follow, either me or Raised Bearded or both of us. Get those notifications on, because that's the first place that we're going to put that out as to what we're planning on doing. And I think it's going to be a really great time, guys. And yeah, the positivity and I think it's going to be great. So, Chris, thank you so much as well. You guys have just been so welcoming to the whole Couch Clan, and it's been great. Yes, we're going to be opening up a show. I want to say we're a little ways out on the start of it, but yes, be happy to talk to you about it more at a later time, Chris. But yeah, it's going to be kind of a podcast style with me and Raised Bearded. We're going to take questions, answers, get some guests on, and just have a positive, just kind of have a positive day. Kind of go through some issues that we tend to run into throughout the day, and how we kind of push through it. And I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I would love to see all of you guys there. All right. Old theme song from Wayne's Brothers. You know, that might be possible, Baker, if I don't get a copyright strike on it. Absolutely. We definitely will, Lewis. Also, Raised Bearded will as well. Hey, Kay, if you have an opportunity to, can you get the YouTube address and post that in for me, please, for Raised Bearded? And I will continue going. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, she definitely helps me out 100% in this because I'm still getting used to what all these pretty button colors do, and so let's see. Also, there is another something that I do want to bring up, that we are well on our way to 500 already. We've had a big jump in the last few days, and I thank all of you guys for that and everybody that's been supporting us. I got this crazy idea for a big 500 subscriber giveaway, and it's a crazy idea. It's an idea that I haven't seen before, but I think with the company owners and the people of this community, I think we're going to be able to make it happen. I'm really excited about it. So as we get closer to that, I will be dropping that as well. Well, Aaron, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the guys before we start getting ready to head out?
No, just I want to thank the community for the warm welcome for me and my family. It's been great, and I hope to continue. Um, I want to be able to make videos and continue my journey and kind of grow. Let everybody see the growth that's going to come from my beard, and have goals and see if I can hit them.
Right.
There's
And
no
Lewis,
video
yeah,
yet. I'm still
not
working
yet.
on it. My first video will probably be, um, as I had mentioned earlier, an unboxing video from a giveaway I won from True North Beard Co.
Yep, and here they go. Well, that's another thing. K and J, they just kind of feed off of each other and just keep things going too. Yep. And then Chris, we definitely will. And can't thank you guys enough for all your support. And it's been an amazing ride over this last year, and I can't wait to hit 500, 600, 1,000, and um, I'm in this for the long haul. I appreciate anybody and everybody that comes in. So, and you guys are really great about sharing the videos. Yeah, I see that on the analytics. You guys are really great about commenting on the videos, and the way this has been going, I'm really excited about it. I'm really amped up about it, and I just can't wait. But I think we are going to go ahead and do the final giveaway for tonight. And remember, guys, this is for a Copper John's oil, butter, and balm, and an official Born Bearded tumbler cup that will be one of 3 at this point, because they will not be sold. Let me go ahead and set this one up. Let's do All right, let's go ahead and do. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. Let's go ahead and do hashtag raised and show the support for my brother here. Hey, Baker, you're going to hit it, brother. And, I am so happy for you. Very proud of you, man. You've come up from being extremely shy and not sure that you wanted to do this to being somebody that has amazing content. And, man, I can't thank you enough for even having me on your show. And again, I'm there anytime that you have something going. I can't wait to I can't wait to see you there. Can't wait to continue to see you grow. All right. We are at 32. Let's give it a couple more minutes, guys. And Baker, I know it's been difficult as well for you to find the time to be on tonight. And I appreciate your support. $35. And you guys are awesome. I've been kind of taking a peek at the current viewers, and guys, thanks to you guys, we have been at between 28 and 45 people for a majority of the time here tonight. And I can't thank you guys enough. So Aaron,
that's pretty good. That's really good.
You were mentioning starting off with Copper Johns. Do you remember what scent you took?
Yep. The very first scent that you gave me was an oil Polly's and the butter.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked that scent. And when they had one of their sales, I ended up getting, I believe it was, I guess 3 more butters and 3 more oils from them.
Right.
And then plus the free one, the Liberty. And I liked them all.
Absolutely. And then you I wound up taking a quick funny story here, guys. So when I realized that my dad was growing out his beard, and consider, Papa Sofa, he's old school, man. They didn't use much in their beard when he was growing up. Even when he was growing his beard as a young man, they didn't use a whole lot of stuff in the beard. So this was all new to him as well. But I got to tell you, when I went over there with the Outlaw from True North, and you guys have seen my video on that one. You know how nostalgic that scent is to me. As soon as I took it over there, I had a pretty good feeling I was not going to get that one back. He absolutely loves that one, and it's nostalgic to me as well. And anybody who says that scents can't trigger things, good or bad, man, they're I don't think they're right. Everybody's sense of sense is subjective, of course. Like me, I'm not crazy about strong leather scents. Foodie scents, I'm not the biggest on foodie scents. Now, you get me a tobacco, a musky scent, and I'm all over it. But as soon as I opened that one up, it was so surprising to smell that, because it just reminded me of when we were kids. Getting up in the morning and seeing Dad, come out of the shower, and he's dressed for the day, and you immediately get that scent of his cologne.
Mm-hmm.
That one just hit me as that nostalgic to me. Mm-hmm. And man, it was awesome. I'm sure he'd be happy to see you. Old tradition also? Yeah, we'll definitely look into it. Because I don't believe that's one that I've tried yet. And yeah, ood. Yeah, one of my first videos that I ever did, I was mispronouncing ood as oud, I think it was. So, I just kind of laughed at myself and made a
I
joke out of
remember
it.
that.
So it was pretty cool. Like cheap bar soap, Romy. We got to fix that, man. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get in here. We got 36 people that have entered into the giveaway. And one more time, guys, before the end of the night, I want to say thank you so much for all your support. I wouldn't be here without you guys and without the support of Kay and my family. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight and being part of the Born Bearded journey that we're going through together. And I am so thankful for you that I can't even come up with the words to describe how much you guys mean to me. But with that being said, let's hit this drawing and let's see what happens. Hashtag raised for the final giveaway.
Old tradition is outlaw with citrus added. That sounds good.
It does. Jay Summers.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Is Jay Summers still in the chat? Must answer in the chat if you are here to collect your winnings. And there he is. All right, Jay Summers. You guys keep a lookout for this guy too. He's starting up some great things. He's an amazing individual that I'm glad that I'm starting to get to know. And Summers, yeah. So the information is down at the bottom. You're gonna type in info@copperjohns.com to get a hold of them. Let them know what oil, butter, and balm that you would like to receive, and just make sure it's something that's currently in stock. And then they will forward me the address to where I can send you a tumbler. Now, Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nope, not this time, Baker. Definitely not rigged this time. I think Summers might have been wearing the Lucky Speedo tonight. Corey, I appreciate you being here as well. And again, company owners, there's so many of you guys that I don't want anybody to feel bad if I've left them out. I mean, you have Tyson, Melissa, Garrett, Chris, Tara from True North, and you got Corey and Hannah from Weatherbeard. You have Gokon from Ravens Beard Co. So many others. You have Jim from Small Town Traditions. These owners, they're so helpful in letting us know the information on their product. And if you look into why they started their business, a lot of them have a great story, and it just makes you want to support them. So thank you each and every one of you guys that came in tonight. Aaron, you got anything to say to everybody as we're getting ready to take off for the night?
No, thanks again to the community for the warm welcome to me and my family. And thank you, Brother Dave, for introducing me to the bearded community and for being there to answer my questions and anything else I have. And thank you for having me on tonight to promote my channel.
it's, I appreciate you being on. I know what it's like to get that last minute call and say, hey, you're going to be on the show. And it's, and I know how nervous it can be on the first time. I will say that you did great. What do you guys think? Did he do okay? Or did I talk over him too much? Give me a thumbs up.
Oh, thank you guys.
All right, guys. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you guys run. It is Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I am okay with most things that you guys want to do to make yourselves feel better. I am good with you guys having a good time, but please be safe. And that way we could see you the next morning. And I think with all that said, I'm just going to say it out live. You know what, guys? Your mental health is a priority. Your happiness is essential. Your self-care is a necessity. Dave, I was born bearded, guys. I love you guys. Have a good night.
Good night.